What it feels like when something is true but unsupported. Hello, my name is Jewel. Sometimes recognition appears clearly, but nothing around it reinforces it. There is a simple internal sense that something is true, but there is no confirmation, no agreement from others, no evidence that feels safe to rely on, no external signal that supports the recognition. In those moments, many people assume the recognition must be incorrect. They treat lack of support as proof that they should doubt themselves. This video explains what is happening structurally when something is true but unsupported. Recognition is an internal signal. Support is external reinforcement. Recognition can occur without support, without external reinforcement. Support can also appear without recognition. These are different processes. In this series, recognition refers to what stabilizes internally when perception is leading. Support refers to what others confirm, what evidence can be shown, or what external systems validate. A recognition can be accurate even when support is absent. The absence of support does not automatically invalidate recognition. It simply activates management in the human operating system. Remember, the human operating system is designed to preserve continuity. External support helps continuity because it reduces friction. When a recognition is unsupported, the operating system registers risk, not because the recognition is wrong, but because following it may produce consequences. Unsupported recognition can create relational disagreement, social disruption, identity destabilization, decision risk. Because of this, the operating system begins compensating. It pushes for explanation. It pushes for evidence. It pushes for confirmation. This compensation is what makes the recognition feel unstable. When something is true but unsupported, several experiences tend to appear. There is an initial clarity, then pressure begins. The system starts scanning for reinforcement. Thinking begins constructing explanations. Emotions may intensify, not because the recognition is emotional, but because uncertainty has been activated. The operating system may begin checking. Did I interpret this correctly? What if I am wrong? What if no one agrees? What will happen if I act on this? The recognition remains present, but it becomes surrounded by management activity. This is why it can feel difficult to hold. The most common error is confusing unsupported with untrue. Unsupported does not mean false. Unsupported means the system cannot yet rely on external reinforcement. For many people, stability has been trained to depend on external confirmation. So when confirmation is absent, the operating system treats that absence as a warning. This is why people often abandon recognition when it is unsupported, not because they stopped recognizing it, but because they prioritized continuity. In the early part of the series arc, internal signal restoration occurs before external reinforcement. People begin recognizing structural truths before their environment reflects them. This can feel destabilizing. The series arc is designed so the system can learn to hold recognition even when support is not present. This does not mean acting impulsively. It means distinguishing recognition from the operating system's demand for reinforcement. When something is true but unsupported, the recognition is not the issue. The instability comes from continuity management inside the human operating system. Unsupported recognition activates checking, explanation, and prediction because the operating system registers risk. This does not mean the recognition is false. It means external reinforcement is absent. As the series continues, the next topics will clarify how checking and explanation can override recognition, and how clarity stabilizes when perception remains primary.